Think about the last time you deleted a post after seconds of uploading it. Not because someone told you to do so, not because it was bad, but because you thought it was cringe. Now ask yourself how many times you have made your life decisions with the exact same feeling. The conversation that you never initiate, the person that you never talk to, the question that you never really ask, and the opportunity that you never took. And all this not because you were not confident enough or capable enough, because you thought you were cringe. And if all of this finds dramatic to you, think about it. How many people in the world want to create a YouTube channel but they do not? Why? Because they thought it is cringe. Why? Because they thought people will judge you. All of us hesitate asking our questions because we think that it will be stupid, it will be dumb to ask a question when everyone is understanding that thing. We are not hesitating, we are hesitating being ourselves. We are not initiating a conversation because we do not want to become less than the person. We do not want to be the first person who has started a conversation. And that is the problem. That is very dangerous thing. The fear of being cringe is much more stronger than the desire to be someone great in this generation. It's very easy to stay behind camera, behind a screen, and give your unnecessary opinion on someone, but it is as much and much more even risky, much more even courageous to be yourself without the fear of being judged, without the fear of being aesthetic, being perfect, because nothing is perfect. The people that you look at today, like Ashish, Carrie Minati, Harsh Benwal, are the one who were cringe in their first video. They were the same people who got 10 views in their beginning phase of their career, but they are now the same people that got 10 million views within 2 days or maybe in 24 hours. But you have to realize that they have worked for it. They know the technicality, how much it needs, what it needs to be at that place. You cannot compare your first chapter with someone's 20th chapter. You have to get that sensibility of working in order to get something. And in this generation, everything has become cringe. If you are trying something, then it will be cringe. If you are not trying something at all, it will still be cringe. If you are being loud and confident, people will be like, wannabe, pick me, main character syndrome. But if you are not loud and if you are not confident, people will be like, you are really relatable. Why? Because in this generation, people love that relative or cool persona of another person. I think that is why people are so much following random person that has nothing to do with their own life, that does not provide them any kind of intellectual knowledge, that does not provide any kind of good values, yet they are consuming. And if you don't know who am I talking about, it is Akanksha Chaudhary. She is the one who has done nothing to reach at where she is, but all she has done is to portray herself in such a empathetic, sympathetic, helpless, miserable character, and that is somehow helping her. Nobody cares about how much you have worked to gain something as long as you are being relatable. The best thing that you can do is be relatable to someone, to a bunch of people, and that is very clear. Nobody wants to take that risk in this generation because being risky is terrible. Efforts are very risky. And what is not risky is sharing your deep secrets with some people at 2 a.m. that you met randomly 2 days before on social media. That is the only risk that this generation does not hesitate taking. We judge people. We all watch motivational content, but the second someone tells us that they want to really change their life, they want to be someone like Gauguin, all of us say that wanna be Gauguin. What is this pick me behavior? You can never be that, right? But what if that could happen? And that actually can happen, because what we think, what kind of life we are dreaming of, that could be just a random day for someone that have actually worked for it, that have actually put that much of effort in it, so that it is not a big deal for that person. You have to realize the fact that until and unless you will do something considerable in a bigger scale, you will not make it visible, then it will be cringe for others. We live in generation where being visible, being human is cringe. If you are laughing at something, then people will be like, what kind of insensible, what kind of unserious person he is. But the moment you will start being serious, you will take start you will start taking things serious, the same people will be like, what kind of pathetic silly human he is. He does not know how to behave, he does not know how to take jokes, he does not makes any sense. And that is the reality. Until and unless you create something big, nobody is going to count you as human. In case if you forget that we live in society where all of the people are behind judging everyone, until and unless you make something significant, you are becoming someone greater than who they are, you will always be judged, you will always be mocked, you will always be insulted for who you are, you will be called cringe, and a lot of people will throw 100 of stones in order to stop you. But the moment that you will achieve the thing that you had been working for, there will be a lot of people that will be flexing that they really know you. They will try to show that they have some any kind of random acquaintance with you. They will be the same people who will get motivated, who will get inspired by your story, the same exact story that they used to call cringe. The same exact thing will be told times and again when it has to inspire someone. It will create a millions of views and thousands of podcasts. Why? Because they have already achieved what they have worked for. And that is the reality. What matters to everyone is the reality. Nobody really cares about who you are. They will be there to take the ownership of what they had impact in your life in order to get the success. And what we generally call cringe is what we are afraid to do. If we are looking at someone who is dancing freely without any kind of hesitation in the public, then we will be the same people who will call them cringe, who will call them embarrassing or awkward. Why? Because we are afraid to do that thing. If we see someone giving a confident speech, we will start hating him. And that is the problem of this generation. They can't take risks, but they just want to behind the camera. They just want to live what is happening with other life, but they will be afraid of living their life out and clear. We are the first generation to be emotionally aware, chronically online, and yet deeply depressed at the same time. Why? Because we do not want to show that we are really sincere. We have mastered the art of irony, mastered the art of sarcasm. We are adding lol behind every sentence that is actually serious. And why? Just because we do not want to sound sincere. Because in this generation, becoming serious, becoming sincere is somehow risky. We do not want to show that we are actually caring about some things that people are doing. That is why we are calling them cringe. They are not asking for anyone's permission to do that. They are not cushioning themselves behind something. They are not hiding behind sarcasm. They really has the courage, bravery to put themselves out and proud who they are. And that is what people do not find realistic. That is what people do not support. People support those people who say that they are very insecure of who they are, because they do not want you to move ahead. That is the trap. You have to get away from that trap of mediocrity and being normal, because people rather would choose to stay who they are where they are, but they won't choose to be brave to. They do not want to be seen, they won't try to be visible. And you have to understand the fact that potential without bravery, without audacity, without confidence is nothing. If there is someone who is much more talented than me, who is much more greater or much more knowledgeable than me, and that is not visible, he hesitates a lot, then that is not going to be counted as he is existing in the world. That is not going to make him get any kind of appreciation or going to lead him to anything beneficial for himself. And you have to take that bravery. You do not have to hesitate being cringe, because every actor at the beginning was cringe, every athlete at the beginning was cringe, every workout in the gym was cringe. But what was not cringe is to be consistent. What was difficult is to do the exact same thing without seeing any kind of results, believing in that thing. Cringe is not the enemy, it is not an insult, neither it is a mocking thing. That's not something that should be mocked. Cringe is the price of authenticity, the authenticity that you choose to put, that you do not hesitate from anyone, that you are proud and loudly accepting that you are loving yourself. Cringe is the first thing that happens when you stop believing in yourself and start performing. Cringe is the thing that happens when you stop caring whether they will like you or not, and you choose to put yourself with the version of yourself, even when you know that you are not polished yet. The bravest thing that you can do in order to push yourself to another extent in this generation where everyone is obsessed with sarcasm and irony is to become yourself, to be sincere, to be proud and loud, to say that you are not funny, you are really very serious about that thing and you want that thing. To say that loud and proud, it needs a lot of patience, it needs a lot of bravery, but you have to do that for yourself. Always remember that cringe is temporary. Cringe will not remember, it will not be always with you, but the regret of not doing what you wanted to do will always be with you, because scrolling all the time on social media is not that will be interesting all the time. You will get bored, but the thing that you really want to do, your passion, your networking, your dreams are not something that you will get easily bored or that you will get to feel like giving up. So all you have to do is let them laugh at you, let them mock you, let them insult you, but you have to realize that this all is temporary, this is not permanent, but what is permanent is what they are doing with their present and what you are doing with your present. So I hope it will give you some encouragement to do what you really wanted to do from your heart. And if you like it, subscribe. It gives me motivation to work on it. Thank you.